this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek. I'm here with David Liu from Mo Ideas Games, looking at Tulip Bubble by Koyo. Koyo.
Yes, Japanese.
Better pronunciation than me.
Okay.
So we know what the tulip history is.
Yes, the Tulip Bubble of 1636. Sometimes we call that the Tulip Mania.
Yes.
So it's the first recorded economic bubble. Yeah, at the time the price of the tulips rose very, very high. So a lot of people tried to profit from it, and then suddenly it all went down and bust like a bubble.
So we are trying to make money off.
Yes,
people.
we're Dutch merchants that are trying to make money off that particular event in history.
Okay. So what's the setup?
Okay,
here?
so this is a setup for a 3-player game, and since the game starts from the buying phase, we'll also start from that. Okay. So during the buying phase, players will use these bid markers to place on the tulip cards here to show that they want to buy them. Now, we can only place in the 2 rows down here, and this will be the future arrivals that you can buy next round. This is the just arrived, which was up here last round. It was down here. And this was the just sold. These cards were sold by the other players into the marketplace during the selling phase. Okay. So players will take turns placing these bid markers on the cards they want. If you want to buy it, then you'll just pay money to the bank and then take it to your hand. Okay. So to determine
how much?
Okay. So that's how this is. We have a price chart here. We have tulips will come in 3 colors, and each will have 3 levels and A, B, C. So you look at the card. For example, this red B2 card. So it's a red card. It's a B card. So the price would be a red B would be 5 guilders. Okay. So the small number here will be the variety, and it will be used for the collectors over here. It won't affect the price of it.
Okay.
So,
but it affects what you want to buy.
Yes,
since of course you're trying to satisfy them.
Okay. So we'll take turns with it. Now, if you place the bid marker, then you must buy it. Okay. Just pay the money, take the card. Now, if more than one player wants to buy the same card, then they'll start bidding for it. Okay. So we'll start from the market price and raise and see who passes. Okay. Of course, more than one player can bid for the same card, but just okay. So the winner of the bid will take the card and pay the money to the bank, and the loser of the bid will get the price difference. So what I mean is, like, this red C, it is worth $3, but if maybe the closing bid was like 6, then the winner, let's say the blue player wins the bid, he takes the card, but the orange player will get 3 in compensation.
For the difference between...
For the difference from the market price.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So if more than one player is in the bid, then the true loser will get to split the difference, rounded down.
Right.
So take the cards. And also in this game, if you don't have enough money, you don't have to pay cash. Okay. Their banks are really, really nice people. They're willing to lend you money.
For now.
Okay. Yes. So to do so, you just take the card in front of you and place one of your bid markers on it. Then you take money from the bank and mark the price what you loan from the bank onto the card. So when you do this, you don't have to pay any money from your pocket. Okay, so just place it in front of you to show that you own it. Well, not own it. It's just it's borrowed. Okay, so if later on, if the price of white rises to like maybe up to 40 maybe, so when you can sell this card directly to the bank and earn the difference of 14. Okay, so this is actually trading on margin. This is margin trading, okay? Yeah, so I think this is a really cool part of the game because it's a simplified way of doing margin trading, and it's something that we don't see a lot in stock trading games.
Yeah. How do we crash?
Well,
that has to come at some point.
Yep, that has to come. So that will happen later on in the game, but let's see. So that was the buying phase. Next up was the cleanup phase. So after the buying phase in, you have to imagine these 6 cards will be taken away by the players. So only these cards will remain on the table. Okay. So
during the cleanup phase, we're going to remove everything that's sold.
And these are bought by the players.
Yes.
We take them back. So we count how many cards are left on the field, on the table. So the colors that have the most cards, there's too much of it, so the price will go down. Okay. So white has the most cards, so the price will go down. Now, when you go down, it can't stay on the same space, so it'll keep going, so it'll go all the way down to 1.
Okay.
well, there's only one yellow card here, so it's the most valuable, the price will go up. So you can see that the players will have some control over the market based on what cards they bought. Okay. So that's really cool. Now afterwards you clear all cards that were unbought down these 2 rows. So these 2 will also be discarded. Okay. Then we go back to the event phase. In the event phase, the first thing we do is draw another event card, and the market will change again. So it's not all completely under the player's control. There's always some outside force going on.
Okay.
So it's also the biggest source of risk in this game because sometimes you'll draw a market crash card, then the price will go down. So even though previously we thought that there's only one yellow, so it's going to go up, but maybe you'll draw a crash card and the price will go down again. So there's always some risk in playing the stock market. Okay. So afterwards, you will get to sell cards in the selling phase. So you can sell cards down to this row here, that's just sold area. When you sell cards here, you will just gain the market price directly, or you can sell to these collectors. These collector cards will each have a different requirement. If you fulfill the requirement, then you'll get some bonus coins. Okay, so basically you gain these cards as a B1, B2, and a C of any variety, and this is these 3 cards need to be the same color. If you can do that, you can sell the tulips to her. You will get the market price and also bonus 15. So that's quite a lot. Okay. Now the player will go on. We'll go through each phases, and in the event phase, we'll just keep drawing hard, and the game will end when the Bubble Bust card is drawn. This is Bubble Bust. This will be shuffled on the bottom 3 cards, so you know it's coming, but you can't know for sure. Okay. So when the game ends, all the bubble has busts. So
everything is worthless.
Everything is worthless. So you can't sell them anymore. Okay. If you still have cards in your hand, they're just worth nothing.
That's right.
If you had borrowed money from the bank on loan, they'll want you to pay it back. Okay.
Yes.
So that's something you have to consider. So that at the end of the game, the player with the most money in the hand will win the game.
Okay.
That's pretty straightforward.
All right.
So I think this is a quite simple, easier stock trading game, because some stock trading games they have a lot of complex mechanics to do the market price changes or whatever.
Right.
So I like this game. It's pretty light.
Okay. There you go. 3 to 5 players. A review of Tulip Bubble. Thank you, David.